Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guy is currently a couple games over 500, 4-2 through 6 games. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of great decisions out there.
And Godwin win. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. First down, Washington. Now again, right side. Zimmerman. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he went nowhere. He went backwards. Back to the 33. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Left side here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Washington going to send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Taken in at the 22. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at the man under center. Now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
They'll throw with May. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiver.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's May. Looking in the field, he's got a man complete. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henderson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the Commanders' 45-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now what a first down pickup of 8. The Patriots at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that it can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Second down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's May. He finds a way on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases, when you're tight end, you feel like you got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small quarterback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
That's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Keishawn Butte with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator on what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to prove in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack.
Braden Narbison out for the extra point. And his kick is no good. And the inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're riding a 2-game winning streak in this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't worry too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and it slides to a hole. Given 4 yards there on the first down keeper. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
You want to do kind of quarterbacks, huh?
Up the middle they go. It's Zimmerman. And they'll get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Daniel's going to try to sweep. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Commanders first down.
Now again, right side. Zimmerman. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air goes Daniels. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
And this is what you got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And a long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Daniels. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This will be fielded at the 17. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. New England's offense set to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Kidder here, it's complete. There's just 3 yards on the catch there. Couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
To the air, May. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They're going to bring in some extra bulk here for 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's not what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing it started in the offseason. 3rd downs important to them, they find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And it's a short one there, complete to the tight end. And they'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass, because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They spent the week at practicing. We know our rating's not that great. And we know Preston is number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
6-0 our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing here is May. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made in Washington's 44-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. A good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And going to throw back 4 yards. second down coming up. But Charles, there's something we talked about last week. When you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Expectations are much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand.
Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And this defense rallies and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Oh, nope, never had a chance. Well to the right, no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, it hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them with those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Now a first carry for the football. And he's going to be handed and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard of the pickup there, and they'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To throw is Daniels. He finds Douglas complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Daniels going to try to sneak. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to throw. May. And it's a short here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that that you get. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go around. They get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's going to have the Commanders' first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and then the quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try the left side. It's Zimmerman. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop it behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Ready, go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Got man, and he hits him in stride. Short completion, just 4 yards. That brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Daniels. Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. That's on multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action now. May. It's a short one there, complete to the tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's May. In the middle, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks will be time by manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Henderson out of the backfield here. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Daniels looking to throw. Now they go screen, it's complete. Only 3 there on the screen, it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game. But up the gut, it's going to be daunting. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they get on where they can throw a screen at him. Maybe just slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll go with the Bucs as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
He finds his man complete. That's Zimmerman. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Washington going to send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the gun, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Drake May, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime.
When you got a little quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Now Darnison for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays into the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. 2nd and 5. A final shot before break. Daniels. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right.
right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you. The rain, maybe not quite as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down pretty good as we prepare for the second half. Forecast calling for more the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Oh, able to avoid it. And they will break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Wilson. And fight forward on a straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from a lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Play May. Intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for. An interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
On first down, it's Zimmerman. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They're going to get Courtney in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Bronco quick, Bronco
Here's
quick.
the option. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up the third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass taken in. Myers going to tie it in. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Commanders first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Bronco quick, Bronco quick.
Handoff up the middle. Zimmerman. And he edges forward. They only gets a pair of yards out of it on the second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Smack.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Zimmerman. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, that would be the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
Come on. Hey. 76.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. one of the linemen on the other side is good. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
And caught up to him. And now out come the Patriots. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henderson. And again, the run defense down this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He's going to flip this one deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. 61 yards. As these guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Honestly, the defensive coordinator had already preparing for this game. A good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times when we go on, they know it's going to be there. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's what really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They're trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try to bring pressure.
And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Washington offense set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
2nd down and 6 now.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
From the left side, complete. That's Zimmerman. Contained, no gain in the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thinking on third down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped him for no gain.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
It's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planning for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the shotgun, Maywood. Now he'll tuck this and run. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
At this point, this offense really they can just roll on anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now that they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, Boutte. And they get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The game played there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. May now off the bootleg. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw with May. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get this down to the 10.
First down and goal to go.
They'll run here with Henderson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, but 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
To throw, it's May. That's going to be caught. Patriot touchdown. From 8 yards out. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Now for the extra point. And this one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 with the 27. Back onto the field now, the Commanders offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They will find his man on the outside. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Up the middle they go. It's Zimmerman. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Here we go! Here we go! Night! Ready, go!
Back to throw. Daniels. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Nice little juke. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
This is what the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Zimmerman. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up 7 and 3 at the Patriots' 38-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Hey! Hey!
Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready, ready? Go!
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
He'll get 5 out of his scramble at second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to the game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go! Here we go! Viking, hey! Ready, go!
Back to throw. Daniels. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Douglas. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Well, football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning goes right at him and really They're trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Cougar 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go. Ready, ready. Crack on, lady.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game. It just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
He's got room to run. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a 4-yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Daniels going to keep it. There will be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Hands it off out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. To the air goes Daniels.
For him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Ready.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. This will be caught about the 5. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. And that last throw, not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. Now 2nd and 3. Henderson running straight ahead. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd down and 4.
Here's May. He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he will have the Patriots 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
At the 16-yard line.
Again for Henderson running to the right. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That'll be a New England 1st down and gain of 12.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go again with Henderson. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
To the air, May. Scott, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Throwing here is May. It's not moving yet. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. They'll run on first down. Mayberry. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
They're going to look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Manning hits him in stride. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Back to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
A gain of 17 yards. It's fourth down.
They'll try and throw forward with May. And it is caught. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down.
At the 45-yard line.
On first down, Mayberry. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. They're going to throw. May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on third and inches. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Snap will come from the 31 on second and 7. And they'll keep moving on the running game back to the ground. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll lead with a third and about 4 more for first.
Brings up third and 4.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just to their totals. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Footing always a concern with the extra points up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. It's been a tough go for them, and still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they got nothing left to lose. They're not going to move the ball.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that, you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step. And it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Patriots, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0.